Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're off and running from Houston. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right. 18.
Stroud in the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Even 38 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
His first throw is an interception. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
All right. Stop. 18. What's that?
Running it after the penalty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Tony.
On the give, this is Irving. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out. Here we go. Hey,
Stroud from the pistol. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to second up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough save for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
70
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Warriors, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
we go.
This is Irving on second. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Texans first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tony.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down drive, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here's the give to Irving. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get 6 more on their early advantage.
Touchdown, Texans.
Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hop, step, quick.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dive.
Here we go. Set. Cooking like Dragon 60. Cut 19.
He'll look to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Ready, set.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Grab the 6. Warriors 17. Ready.
They're going play action. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Okay,
So
ready.
they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped. Not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
To the air, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But in that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
What's up? 18. What's up?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
18. What's up?
Stroud now on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Texans' 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing now off the play action. Fits him through the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Carlson's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
They go play action with Stroud. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, if the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. To his running back. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ryan Rico on to punt. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Only a minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment.
Ready up.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Finds Mims. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw here on 1st down. Complete out to the right. They had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down Denver. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at the defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Shot.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, race. Ready. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
Throw here. 3rd down. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
All right. Tony.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Stroud. That pass complete to Irving. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there and netted some positive yards.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Back to throw it. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Here's a throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw, third and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
And taken. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Secured by Jaden Higgins. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
118. What's that?
First down throw by Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's another
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that?
Once again, Irving. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
He was taken down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
118. What's that? Hey, south. Look the hot.
Air it out on third. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Irving on the inside give. This is ahead for about 5. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Running with Irving again on second. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8.
And it'll be a first down, Texans.
first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
All ready. 18. What's that?
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
At the 13-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
All ready. 18. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, it's so often it's a tight end. It's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going to try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Drag him, 60.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Starts the return at the 34. Inside the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Stroud from the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, let's go.
To the air, Stroud. Throws caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
Irving trying to run for the first. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans now lead by 10.
Touchdown, Texans.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
Texans 24, Broncos 13.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Crashes through a tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hey. Rock roll 80. Ready.
Pass play now. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
Looking in the air here. So this one on the defense. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Throwing it on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the jump.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Move it, 19. 18, 5 here. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, he gets a 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready, set.
Down in the 4th. Offense staying out there for this.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud off of play action. Complete out to the right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All right. 18. What's that?
On the give, this is Irving. And they bring him down around the 34. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It's a gain of 2.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Right back to Irving now. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Irvin on the counter. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's another.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
First down, and they go right back to it. And no repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
You're drawing up for him.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win.